You said I was an angel.
Do you remember the 2017 MTV Video Music Awards? Because they were a hot political mess.
Hold on, wait 1 sec.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just like my previous videos, I've been going back and covering the most messy and chaotic award shows, and the 2017 VMAs are no exception. Let's start with the pre-show because some stuff happened. We get an interview with young M.A. who was nominated this year for Best New Artist. While watching, the only thing I could think about was how many times she said, you know what I mean?
But I definitely didn't expect it, you know what I mean? 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 At the same time, you know what I mean? I'm a fighter, you know what I mean? I like challenges. You know what I mean? So
she said it 23 times. Considering the length of this interview, she said it once every 5 seconds. We then get an interview with 30 Seconds to Mars. Full-time method actor Jared Leto gives us a teaser about the performance that they're going to do during the show.
We're using a new technology to capture the performance in a way that has actually never been done before.
Let's see what technology they use. We get an interview with Cardi B. Charlemagne the God asks her whether she gets nervous, and she says yes, she has some nerves, and then Charlemagne says this.
Now, do you get nervous?
Yeah, I do get nervous. I'm actually shaking right now, but I don't know why.
But I told you earlier that's because this means something to you. But I'm shocked you get nervous because you used to be a stripper.
He was really trying to have a gotcha moment. He wanted to save us as soon as he took that deep breath.
I do get nervous. I'm actually shaking right
Cardi B then drops the R slur.
Clown you
Yeah,
for
they know,
nothing.
they know I'm clumsy.
You don't have the income coming in anymore.
oh my goodness.
Lil Uzi Vert wins the award for Song of the Summer for EXO Tour Life, and Gabby Wilson is trying so hard to hold a conversation.
My grandmom's house.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're probably in pajamas.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to be wearing that or what you're wearing right now?
Well, this is a lot of Christian Dior, so you know,
True. You can lounge at home in Christian Dior.
let's do it. I'll lounge at home in Christian Dior all day long.
I would love to lounge at home in Christian Dior. Well,
Yep.
this is a pretty huge moment.
We get an interview with Pretty Much, and they give us a little acapella.
Would you mind?
Gabby Wilson brings up that Simon Cowell discovered them, and he also discovered the band One Direction, so she asks whether they ever get compared to the band.
Honestly, the thing is, we're blessed to be compared to them because they're at such a high. They were huge, and we're just at the beginning.
We're at the beginning of our stuff, and they're already comparing us.
We're chilling.
So for that to be having, it's a blessing, honestly.
The pre-show was pretty lackluster, so let's move on to the main show. Since we have made it this far, please do not forget to subscribe if you have not already. Kendrick Lamar opens the show performing DNA and Humble. A quick reminder that I've created a Spotify and Apple Music playlist featuring all of the songs that were either nominated or featured within this year's awards. Links are in the bio, go take a listen. Now this performance is really cool, mainly because there is a dancing ninja on fire. Like, a lot more fire than Jack Black at the 2006 VMAs. Imagine being this dancer getting ready to do a cool solo performance at the VMAs, and then Kendrick Lamar comes up to you and says, "What are your thoughts on getting set on fire?" We get a shot of Fifth Harmony in the audience, -1. Ellie is blocking her ears. She must have thought that Kendrick was pitchy. When Kendrick is performing Humble, a net is set on fire and a bunch of backup dancers start climbing it. This is crazy. We then instantly transition to Ed Sheeran doing a performance of Shape of You. Lil Uzi Vert then joins him on stage for a remix of EXO Tour Life. Ed sings the chorus and Cardi B is shook. When they harmonize together, it's kinda giving Glee.
To the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
But you know what? BB Rexha loves this version. We then get a skit with the host of this year's awards, Katy Perry, during her Witness era. Oh my gosh. Us Katy Cats were in the trenches in 2017. Who knew that a pixie cut holds so much power? Katy is getting in glam and realizes that going to space is going to be her next adventure by giving us a jump scare with trigger warning, Elon Musk. 2017 had a space moment, you could say. In March 2017, SpaceX shot the Falcon 9 into space. Passengers, Arrival, and Hidden Figures were all released in cinemas the year prior. And then of course there is also the connection to the MTV Moon Man. Jack McBrayer is playing the role of Katy's assistant who frees up her calendar. She gets on the phone with Buzz Aldrin.
Does that technically make you the inventor of moonwalking?
How did you get my number?
Abby Jacobson and Katherine Hahn play the role of Katy's friends that go astronaut suit shopping with her. She then calls Kevin Bacon.
Levi, what advice do you have for me?
Don't go to space.
Katy flies to the set of Britney's Oops, I Did It Again music video, but then realizes that she was booked for the 2017 VMAs, so she flies back home. Katy is suspended above the audience and is floating towards the stage and doesn't stick the landing. While Katy is giving her opening monologue, there is a shot of Pink in the audience that quickly grins as soon as she realizes that she is on camera. Katy makes this joke.
World is doing so well, right? Great, everything is fine, great, maybe not so much.
2017 was the first year of the Donald Trump presidency. People were super scared about what was about to come. Katy is taking off her spacesuit and the crowd cheers, but then we get a shot of Jack Antonoff eating a banana. Now, I am choosing to believe that Jack Antonoff eating this banana was shade. Jack Antonoff is super close friends with Taylor Swift and they've been working a lot together since 1989. He even produced the recently released single, Look What You Made Me Do. In the context of Katy Perry releasing Swish Swish that was rumored to be about Taylor Swift, we'll talk about this more later, Jack Antonoff eating this banana could be seen as him supporting Taylor Swift by not giving Katy Perry attention. Is this a reach? I don't think that this is a reach. Katy is picking out a new outfit to wear.
Maybe some ripped jeans, some Yeezys. Oh my God, this one is so beautiful.
She then reads the newspaper.
The world is on fire. Great.
She is then given an ancient relic of 2017.
Hold on, wait one sec.
Well done, mama.
Ellen is not entertained by Katy's monologue, even though this is kind of giving her type of comedy. I remember Katy Perry was ripped to shreds for this monologue. Everyone called her cringe and unfunny, but so what if it's cringe? Are you not entertained? I also think that the monologue has kind of aged well. It's kind of like a time capsule of what 2017 was like. The world felt unsettled, streetwear was taking over the fashion industry, things like fidget spinners were the biggest trends, and Ellen DeGeneres was still not cancelled. Before passing over to the next presenter, Katy tries to spin the fidget spinner on her nose. Paris Jackson then comes out to the stage and she does not know where the camera is, even though it is right in front of her. She makes fun of Donald Trump by saying this.
If we were to all stand up, united as one, our impact, it would be huge. Believe me, huge. And that's not fake news. We must show these white supremacist jerks in Charlottesville and all over the country. We have zero tolerance for their violence, their hatred, and their discrimination.
She then presents the award for Best Pop Video. The nominees are Harry Styles, Sign of the Times, Miley Cyrus, Malibu, Shawn Mendes, Treat You Better, Katy Perry featuring Skip Marley, Chained to the Rhythm, Ed Sheeran, Shape of You, and Fifth Cacophony featuring Gucci Mane, Down. Fifth Harmony with their newest member, Gucci Mane, Win. Hailey Steinfeld then comes out to the stage to introduce Julia Michaels doing a performance of Issues and—
Coming up, an MTV exclusive world premiere of Taylor Swift's music video.
Oh! They're cutting her off!
And got hands like an ocean.
I feel so bad for her. It's giving Jessie J at the 2011 VMAs, except she got to sing several times.
And Lady Gaga presents the video vanguard to Britney in 20 minutes.
Miss! We then get to see the world premiere of Taylor Swift's music video for her lead single of her upcoming album Reputation, Look What You Made Me Do. This was a cultural reset. When this was released on YouTube, it broke the record for most views for a music video in the first 24 hours for the time. This song claimed back Taylor Swift's narrative after all of the negative media and public scrutiny that she had received. The music video is a fantastic, high-budget, Easter egg-ridden satirical masterpiece. The Easter eggs, the Niels Sjoberg tombstone referencing "This Is What You Came For," the single dollar bill in the bathtub full of diamonds symbolizing her win for her schmexual assault trial, the jewelry in the bathtub potentially referencing Kim Kardashian's Paris robbery. This will never be confirmed. The snake imagery symbolizing the public calling her a snake. The car crash scene is rumored to be a dig at Katy Perry. Is Taylor holding the Grammy symbolizing all of her wins for 1989, or is it a dig at the fact that Katy has never won a Grammy? The robbing of the vault with stream above it symbolizing her not wanting her music on streaming because they don't compensate fairly. The female robot symbolizing her girl squad. The I Heart TS t-shirt. The past selves of Taylor being dethroned by the evil Taylor. And don't even get me started on all of the Taylor Swifts interacting with each other. I also love the theory about the private jet being a metaphor for Taylor Swift's intended 6th album. It has TS6 written on the plane, but then Taylor cuts off the wings and spray paints Reputation on the side of the plane, symbolizing the fact that she had to scrap her intended 6th album and instead release Reputation.
Well done, mama.
Yara Shahidi then comes out to the stage to introduce Shawn Mendes performing There's Nothing Holding Me Back. I love Ed Sheeran's reaction. He's like, playing guitar and not moving? This guy's stealing my gig. Katy Perry then talks about donating to relief for Hurricane Harvey. Katy then talks about the award for Best New Artist.
One artist will join the ranks of other Best New Artist winners like Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, and my personal favorite, Hootie and the Blowfish. Woo. This is one election where the popular vote actually matters, so vote online.
This is just cringe. I've heard the popular vote thing so many times, like America, babe. Just change it.
But hurry up, before some random Russian pop star wins, okay?
The two finalists for the award for Best New Artist are Khalid and Julia Michaels. Interestingly enough, SZA was nominated, but she didn't make the final cut. Katy then listens to her unopened voicemails that she received over the past year.
It's Jess. I'm at the airport headed to Fire Festival. A super luxury music fest in the Bahamas is exactly what I need right now.
For those that do not remember, the Fire Festival was a fraudulent music festival hosted by Billy McFarland and Ja Rule. It was a mess.
There is no music. Are you here? This place is lit. Like it's actually on fire. I've been nursing a Pombo seltzer for the past 2 days, but then a dog took it and died.
Jack Antonoff and Alessandra Ambrosio then come out to the stage to introduce Lorde performing Homemade Dynamite, and she does not know the words. Lorde unfortunately burned her throat on some onion rings, so she wasn't able to sing, so instead she did an interpretive dance that was heavily made fun of online.
Well done, mama.
Abtacular Tiana Taylor and Pete Wentz come out to the stage to introduce the award for Best Dance Video. Tiana was paying homage to Janet Jackson's t-shirt at the 1995 VMAs. Pete Wentz shows us his sweet dance moves.
Wow, Ethan, great moves. Keep it up. Proud of you.
The nominees are Afrojack featuring Ty Dolla $ign, Gone, Major Lazer featuring Justin Bieber and Meh, Cold Water, Kygo and Selena Gomez, If It Ain't Me, Zed and Alessia Cara, Stay, and Calvin Harris, My Way. Zed and Alessia Cara win. During her speech, Alessia Cara drops the winner's card. I don't even know why they handed it to her in the first place. We then get another skit with Katy Perry. Fred Armisen plays a guru that knows the secret to writing a hit song and gives Katy Perry the secret sound for her next hit.
That's incredible.
With this sound, she gets a smash hit and lands the cover of Music Magazine. Her outfit is quite interesting. Katy then comes out to the stage with her daughter Daisy 3 years before her birth.
So I got this social media baby, and she is already one of the biggest influencers in the game. Everyone say hi to Bella, sponsored by Fit Tea.
Ellen is really not enjoying herself. She is not putting on a show for the cameras.
She speaks 3 languages, and she knows all the lyrics to Despacito, unlike some other babies I know.
For those that do not know, Justin Bieber was on the remix for Despacito, but when he tried to perform it live, he did not know the words. Daisy then throws up on Katy Perry. DJ Khaled then comes out to the stage with his son Assad.
You played yourself.
They then introduce a performance by Fifth Harmony, Ellie, Lauren, Normani, Dinah, and Camilla.
You said I was an angel.
You do not understand how much this moment affected me. I was living for this back in 2017. For those that do not know, Fifth Harmony used to have 5 members. When they all got to the end of their contracts, they all had the option to either renew their contract or not renew their contract. All of the girls except Camila decided to renew their contracts, but Camila decided to go solo, but allegedly did not tell the other girls about this decision. The rest of the girls were pretty silent about their opinion on Camila's departure. You couldn't really tell whether they were mad at the whole situation or whether they were mad at Camila directly, but this performance answered that question. I love this stunt because I am a fan of good TV. Fifth Harmony knew that the VMAs were kind of slipping in the ratings and they tried their damnedest to get them some ratings. They performed the unappreciated bop, Angel. They then fall down off the platform to perform Down. Normani does the splits, which gives BB Rexha life. They then do a dance break, and bless her heart, Ellie is trying. Gucci, in Gucci, comes out to perform his verse with his wife by his side, and she looks absolutely stunning. During the final chorus, it starts raining on the girls. Like, come on, this is amazing. This is a TV moment. This is a performance.
Well done, mama.
Ludacris and Olivia Munn come out to the stage to present the award for Best Collaboration. The nominees are Zayn and Taylor Swift, I Don't Want to Live Forever, Drum featuring Lil Yachty, Broccoli, The Chainsmokers featuring Halsey, Closer, DJ Khaled featuring Rihanna and Bryson Tiller, Wild Thoughts, Charlie Puth featuring Selena Gomez, We Don't Talk Anymore, and Calvin Harris featuring Pharrell Williams, Katy Perry, and Big Sean, Feels. Zayn and Taylor Swift win. Neither Zayn or Taylor are there tonight, so the other writers of the song, Jack Antonoff and Sam Do, accept the award. Ellen DeGeneres is not happy about it. Jared Leto then comes out to pay tribute to Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell, who had both sadly passed away. He then introduces a clip of Linkin Park's 2010 VMA performance. We get another skit with Katy Perry. This time it is a parody of Billy on the Street with Billy Eichner. To everyone watching, quickly, name a woman. Name a woman. Name a woman!
Okay, well, Leah Remini, she left Scientology, but do you think she would have left Fifth Harmony? I don't know, quitters are quitters.
Is this her siding with Fourth Harmony?
Blink twice if you're really John Benet Ramsey.
Wait, no, that is not real. Not real.
For those that do not know, there is a wild conspiracy theory that Katy Perry is actually John Benet Ramsey. It's stupid. We then get an "oh shucks" from Katy Perry. Katy then goes through some of her saved draft tweets, X's, all in the pursuit to promote her song Save as Draft.
At Ed Sheeran, will you still be in love with the shape of me after my 3rd trip to the buffet? At Harry Styles, if you let me see your 3rd nipple, I will show you my 2nd one.
She then makes fun of herself.
When at Hillary Clinton becomes president, I promise to put out a timeless record that everybody loves. Great.
For those that do not know, Witness flopped. It didn't actually flop, it just did not reach the success of Teenage Dream or Prism, but it didn't actually flop, but whatever. Katy then introduces a performance by Miley Cyrus and they have this very cute interaction.
Give it up for my good friend, Miley Cyrus.
Love you, Katy!
Miley performs Younger Now with a bunch of elderly dancers. It's quite wholesome, but also very camp.
What goes up must come.
Pete Davidson and Tiffany Haddish then come out to the stage.
Looking good, then a mother. She ready.
They present the award for Best Hip Hop Video. The nominees are Migos featuring Lil Uzi Vert, Bad and Bougie, Drum featuring Lil Yachty, Broccoli, Kendrick Lamar, Humble, DJ Khaled featuring Justin Bieber, Quavo, Chance the Rapper, and Lil Wayne, I'm the One, Big Sean, Bounce Back, and Chance the Rapper, Same Shrugs. Kendrick Lamar wins. Cardi B comes out to the stage and says this.
Colin Kaepernick, as long as you kneel with us, we're gonna be standing for you, baby. Ow!
for those that do not know, American footballer Colin Kaepernick did not stand up for the national anthem in protest of the fatal police shootings of people of color. Cardi B's dress starts slipping, so the camera cuts away to avoid a nip slip on live TV, but then it cuts back to her and she is doing this, so it's kind of like the producer's signal to her. She then introduces Demi Lovato doing a performance of Sorry Not Sorry. Demi is performing at the Palms in Las Vegas that was previously owned by the family of Adrienne Maloof, the Beverly Hills housewife.
Somebody's crying.
I know you did, but...
Call it out. Somebody's crying.
Demi is performing on a platform above a crowd of pool swimmers. This would have been so fun to be at. Coming back from the commercial break, Pink performs a medley of her biggest hits. All of them can be found in the Spotify and Apple Music playlists. She gives her daughter a high five. Pink is doing this medley because she is about to win the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, so the performance is good, but the year before, Rihanna got to perform 4 times, and years prior, Justin Timberlake and Beyonce got like 15-minute performances. This year, Pink gets 6.5 minutes. This really sucks because Pink is known for putting on a show. She is known for flying around arenas, doing trapeze acts, dancing on the side of buildings, so this kind of feels like MTV is paying her dust. Ellen DeGeneres comes out to the stage to present the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award to Pink.
I have received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from Barack Obama,
It was meant to be Cher presenting it, but she couldn't make it.
when she said she would like to give her this award, I was honored and I said absolutely. Then I realized it was a season finale of Game of Thrones, so I hope we're recording it.
Yes, this is very important to note. This year, the VMAs were airing at the exact same time as the season finale for Game of Thrones. You can imagine which one won out in the ratings. As a consequence for airing the show at the same time as Game of Thrones, viewership dropped from 6.5 million from last year down to 5.68 million this year. In comparison, Game of Thrones got 12 million viewers. Pink then gives a speech about being beautiful in your own skin and telling her daughter that she is perfect just the way she is.
I'm gay. Actually, I'm not.
Katy then reacts to Pink's performance.
I am shooketh. I am dead. I am living. I am crying. She's iconic. Wig snatched.
Wig, did you just say wig? Yes.
Katy totally tried to make this a viral, clippable meme. I feel like Katy was hoping that this clip would be used on Twitter anytime something iconic happened, and you know what? She'll get her wish. We then get a performance of I Spy by Kyle. He is
Don't go anywhere. The VMA for Artist of the Year is coming up.
Oh! MTV is cutting off another performer. Millie Bobby Brown then comes out to the stage to introduce the award for Artist of the Year. What does this award have to do with music videos? Absolutely nothing. The nominees are Bruno Mars, Kendrick Lamar, Ariana Grande, The Weeknd, Ed Sheeran, and Lorde. Ed Sheeran wins. Vanessa Hudgens then comes out to the stage. Now, Vanessa Hudgens has always been a favorite of mine for slipping up on her words. Let's see if she does it this year.
Very first time. She lets everyone know that even if you're going through it.
Not the biggest slip up, but albeit a slip up. She introduces Alessia Cara performing Scars to Your Beautiful. She is in an Edna mood, Selena Gomez Bad Blood, Uma Thurman Pulp Fiction Power Bob. But not for long because the rubber man from American Horror Story snatches it off her head. Alessia Cara then pulls a Shay Mitchell by pretending to remove her makeup.
Even waterproof mascara.
However, she does remove her lipstick and her red dress. At the end of the performance, we see Miley Cyrus mouthing, "I love that." Before going to commercial break, Terrence J and Remy Ma tell us what else is in store for the rest of the show, but Remy ends it by saying this.
Nikki was good.
But you gotta be there for me too.
Okay, she tried to have an iconic moment. It failed, but you know what? I respect the attempt to make good TV.
Well, the VMAs will be right back. And Nikki was good. Is the camera off? No, not yet. Okay, wait. All my time is good. We all right? She got that right. She saw it.
Kesha then comes out to the stage to introduce Logic, Alessia Cara, and Khalid performing 1-800-273 98255. The song's title is the previous phone number for the American National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. However, it is now 988 if you ever need it. The original phone number can still be used. The performance is very heartwarming because they are joined on the stage by a bunch of survivors. Katy Perry dressed up as Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons, and tries to recap the VMAs so far for viewers tuning in after they finish the episode of Game of Thrones.
Kendrick Lamar on fire. Ed Sheeran's friends dead.
Some people interpreted this as Katy Perry shading Taylor Swift because Ed Sheeran is good friends with Taylor Swift, and then in the Look What You Made Me Do music video, Taylor Swift is a zombie, and then there is also the lyric that said, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now because she is dead. I do not think that this is the intention because the script would have been written before Katy Perry would have ever seen the Look What You Made Me Do music video. It would just be referencing the fact that Ed Sheeran sung the chorus of EXO Tour Life that has the lyric, all my friends are dead.
Jon Snow dragon. I've got 30 minutes to top that, right, Nugget?
Oh, who is she gonna top? BB Rexha and the Chainsmokers then come out to the stage to present the award for Best New Artist. However, first, BB professes herself as a harmonizer.
I just gotta say, I love Fifth Harmony and that split. I'm sorry, Normani, you slayed my life. But anyway.
Khalid wins, and while accepting his award, Bangers era Miley Cyrus escorts BB and the Chainsmokers off the stage. Lil Yachty then comes out to the stage to introduce 30 Seconds to Mars and Travis Scott performing Walk on Water and the Butterfly Effect. The technology that Jared Leto hinted at was an infrared thermal imaging camera. It is actually very cool. Reverend Robert Wright Lee IV, descendant of the Confederate General Lee, gave a speech denouncing racism. One person in the audience is not listening to what he is saying and is just cheering for whatever.
We have made my ancestor an idol of white supremacy, racism, and hate.
He then introduces Susan Bro to the stage, the mother of Heather Heyer, who died in Charlottesville while protesting racism. She spoke about the Heather Heyer Foundation. I went to the foundation's website and they are no longer operating. They closed their doors last year in 2022. She then presents the award for Best Fight Against the System by giving every nominee the win. After Susan Bro finishes her speech, MTV plays Fetish by Selena Gomez.
You got a fetish for my love.
There's just something a little weird about playing this song after talking about social and political issues. But MTV was being shady because as the song is playing, Hailey Baldwin comes out to the stage. Oh, MTV was a salinator. They were AI generating images of Justin and Selena's wedding. They knew what they were doing. Hailey Baldwin then introduces Rod Stewart and DNCE doing a performance of it. Do You Think I'm Schmexer? Gal Gadot then comes out to the stage and references the New York City nuclear attack PSA.
It's the big one. So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how or why, just know that the big one has hit.
She then presents the award for Video of the Year. The nominees are Kendrick Lamar, Humble, The Weeknd, Reminder, Alessia Cara, Scars to Your Beautiful, DJ Khaled featuring Rihanna and Bryson Tiller, Wild Thoughts, and Bruno Mars, 24 Karat Magic. Kendrick Lamar wins. Noah Cyrusson comes out to the stage, and the first thing I notice is that we bob our heads the same way when we talk.
Anyway, prepare to be dunked on.
Bobblehead.
She introduces Katy Perry doing a performance of Swish Swish.
I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to follow me on.
You forgot about Katy.
What about Katy? She hosted.
No, she also performed.
Huh?
She performed. Swish Swish.
For those that do not know, Swish Swish was allegedly a diss track to Taylor Swift, a response song to Bad Blood that was allegedly a diss track at Katy Perry. Both of them were allegedly throwing digs at each other around this time. During Katy Perry's Super Bowl, her backup dancers had the exact same swimsuit on as Taylor Swift's, and then Taylor Swift had a whole left shark moment during a performance of Bad Blood. Also, the word swish sounds very similar to Swift. Katy references a sheep in the lyrics, and there is also that tweet by Katy where she says, beware of the Regina George in sheep's clothing. So Katy performs, and I hate this outfit. It's a severe boot. Katy starts the performance on top of a giant Taylor Swift Halloween pumpkin.
What they just struck? What the?
She starts the performance by standing on a huge basketball, and there is this giant hand besides her, so she had budget. She is suspended down from the ball, and it is not theatrical in the slightest. She is just hanging there.
She had a weird She had the wee wee mouth.
She does some voguing, and then Nicki Minaj comes out to perform her verse, and I really like her outfit. She is serving referee to the basketball game. It's cute.
I am shooketh. She's iconic. Wig snatched.
During the final chorus, Katy is flying above the crowd holding a basketball that then carries her to a giant basketball hoop. At the end, she dunks the basketball through the hoop. Imagine how embarrassing it would have been if she had missed. Katy thanks everyone for watching, and while waiting for her to get lifted down off the hoop, she dabs. Oh lord. It's ironic, but the energy of the dabs kind of encapsulates the energy of this year's VMAs. You know what I mean? And that is the end of the 2017 VMAs. What a hot mess. But you know what is an even bigger mess? The copyright police. As some of you may already know, my video last week got flagged for copyright, which was obviously a big blow, so I have decided to start a Patreon as a way to ease the stress that comes from the copyright detector. A big part of my videos is the visual component, and I don't want to let that go, but that comes at the risk of not being able to monetize my videos.
You don't have the income coming in anymore.
Oh my goodness.
So if you enjoy watching my videos, it'd be great if you would support me on Patreon. I've set the membership at $5 a month, and for that I'll be releasing my videos early on Patreon before they are released on YouTube, and I'll also be rolling out exclusive content. The link is in the bio if you want to go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below telling me which award show I should cover next. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and heck, why not share with your friends? And I'll see you in the next one. See ya!